Morning is 10:43 on Thursday, April 6th, 2023, and the Committee on Parole is reconvening. We're at Caldwell Correctional Center. Would the staff at Caldwell please introduce yourself for the record?
Yes, ma'am. It's Lieutenant Tatum over transportation.
Yes, sir, Lieutenant Tatum. Thanks. And we have Mr. Davis. Sir, would you introduce yourself? Tell us your name and DOC number.
Robert Davis, 00757250.
All right, Mr. Davis, and let me just let you know that you have your grandfather, Colonel Davis, is here to and he wants to speak on your behalf. You have your mother, Ms. Green, she also wants to speak on your behalf. And Derica Milburn, your cousin, is also participating today. Let me I'm going to read some information into the record and ask you to confirm it. So you are classified, Mr. Davis, as a first felony offender. You're currently serving a 5-year sentence for second-degree robbery. You were sentenced in December 2020. Your parole date, your eligibility date was September 25, 2022. You don't earn good time, and your full term is June 25th, 2024. Does all that sound right?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Davis, how old are you?
20. I just turned 20 years old on April 4th.
Okay, well, I guess that's happy birthday then.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Look, I'm gonna just jump right to the chase. I'm concerned about you. You're a young man. You are classified as a first felony offender. You seem to be having quite an adjustment problem to your current circumstances. Because when I look in your record, I was disappointed to see that in 2021, you lost 548 days of good time for rule violations. And you can't forfeit anymore until you earn more than 90 days, and you haven't met that. You've also been charged with felonies in 2022 while you're incarcerated. So what is going on with you?
Just I've been having problems with trying to get situated with my clothes and my contacts. I've been losing a lot of stuff, and I have been just being moved around the wrong people that I'm not recognizing familiar.
Oh, I mean, you know, you're in jail. You're gonna be moved. I see you have been moved, but you've been there at Caldwell for right out a year.
Yes, ma'am. My first time in the real parish.
Been able to take your programs.
Yes, ma'am. I was assigned to a Wild P program. What I had left the Wild P program because I had turned 18.
Where were you at DCI?
Yes, ma'am. That's when I had started losing all my good time because I had moved from being, and with the juveniles, that's when I had started. I couldn't finish my program with that program. The Wild P program would have gave me a year of good time. But then they would have supposed to move me to work release for that. But they said if I get a year of good time, I would have came home. And then I just had been going through it ever since I had moved from up there, being that I had just turned 18 and stuff. But I've been complying and stuff. I ain't been using no force. I ain't really been trying to catch no extra charges to keep me in jail longer. Being that I had an adjusted date on my rap sheet, it ain't been showing up ever since my rap sheet, ever since I got the car, well, it ain't been coming in as the adjusted date. I had took the time, 5 years, like you had said. But you're only supposed to do first offender 75%. I don't know what's going on.
Good time, because you're losing time with your write-ups. So look, you say you started getting into trouble when you were when you got moved from the YOP program. Is that what I understood you to say?
Yes, ma'am.
But
That's
you,
correct.
you removed a lot of the write-ups you got were while you were still there. So you got all your write-ups while you were at DCI?
Yes, ma'am.
And so then you got write-ups in November of 2021. Right? You were gone.
That's for DOC, yes, ma'am. But I ain't got a write up since 2000, since November for DOC. That should be like almost a year or two from now.
You got any from the parish since then?
Yes, ma'am. Dispatch. I ain't really got that many though.
When's your last one?
My last one. 2 months. 2 months ago.
What was that for?
I think it was a 3 or 4 or 5, what they call it. I think disobedience. That's it.
Well, it's still a rule violation, you know, Mr. Davis. You gotta try to find a way to follow the rules.
Yes, ma'am.
Lieutenant Tatum, Mr. Davis, is there anything you can say to us?
Say again, ma'am, I'm sorry.
Is there any input about Mr. Davis that you can offer?
Not really, ma'am. I'm gonna be straight honest with you. He's currently right now is in lockdown, so I think he needs to take a long look at things and try to do better.
All right, thank you, sir. And I just wanted to mention for the record, the felony charges while incarcerated were in April of 2022 for contraband. Mr. Davis, the fact that you're in a lockdown situation makes you ineligible for parole consideration today. For to be considered for parole, you have to be out of lockdown for at least 6 months. So today, you're not eligible for parole consideration. I want to apologize to your grandfather, the colonel, and your mother, Miss Green, but we are going to have to remove you from the docket, and we'll sign out from Caldwell.
All right.
You need to straighten up. You got some thinking to do. You need to straighten up.
Yes,
You
ma'am.
gotta do what you gotta do.
I'm trying to see, can I get moved from up there? Cause I'm not good at this facility. This facility, I've been treated. I just got hit at this facility and all that. And
I don't know
got,
with Lieutenant and the facility staff there. I can't help you with that from where I sit. But the facility staff, if you ask. So we're gonna adjourn, Lieutenant Tatum. It's 10:51 a.m.
they don't be listening to me up here. I've been trying to get shipped. I ain't trying to cause no problem, but thank you, you heard me?